Okay, so maybe you found yourself with caked on food or burn marks on your favorite pots and pans, and you're ready to do two things. Either use harsh chemicals to try and get those stains out, or completely toss out your favorite pots and pans altogether. But wait, before you do that, please try this simple, easy, non-toxic hack that will get the toughest stains out. And all you need is one ingredient and water.
Okay, so I burned the mess out of my Dutch oven. I honestly don't even remember what I was actually making. I think I was doing a simmer pie, and that is caked on burnt cinnamon. But all you need is baking soda to get stains like this and burn marks like this up. It literally works like magic. This stuff is caked on and burnt on, and with anything else I've tried, it has not come up. But baking soda will do the trick, and it has worked every time. So we're not going to get too technical about this. All you need to do is sprinkle enough baking soda to cover up the stain, or at least the bottom of your pot or pan that you're wanting to treat. So once you have your pot or pan coated and covered with baking soda, especially on the burn or the stain, you're just going to now fill it up with water. Try and make sure that the baking soda and the stain or the burn is fully submerged in water. You're going to have this boil for a few minutes, so you want to make sure that it has enough water to where it starts boiling, that it doesn't run out of water and fully evaporate, but it has enough water to continue to boil for at least 10 minutes. Once it starts to boil, it's going to look like dirty water, lots of bubbles because of the baking soda, and that is the perfect time to start to get something to scrape off the burnt residue in the food on the bottom of the pan or pot. I suggest using something wooden, maybe something that is a lot more durable, that will not scratch the surface or the coating of the pot or pan that you're trying to treat. So once you've given a good scraping and you've taken off a lot of that residue, you'll see chunks start to come off and the water will get a lot darker. Go ahead and dump that into the sink. Now, you will still have a residue, especially if it's a severe burn like the one that I have. Maybe a lot of it will come off, but maybe you will have to do a little bit of manual scraping on your own after you've dumped out the water. However, you will notice that it's a lot easier to clean and to scrape off that residue compared to before you did the baking soda boil. Now I like to add some water, maybe even add some more baking soda. You don't need to reboil it if you have a little bit of residue left, just to make the scraping a little bit more effective. Again, we're not scratching the coating of our pot, but we are getting into the residue that's been left over. For some burns and stains, this will be necessary. For others, it won't. And now you are left over with a clean pot. My Dutch oven is now something that I can reuse again. It no longer has those stains. And is it perfect? Absolutely not. But it's definitely something I can get back to using and that I love so much to bake bread in and other delicious treats in. And it's pretty much just as new as when I got it.
Okay, so that was pretty simple and pretty easy. Now you have everything you need and you need to know in order to get those burn marks and stains out of your favorite pot and pan. Maybe you have a hack or a tip that you would like to share with us as well as the community. Please comment down below because we'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time.